Yeah, that bit boy. I feel that.
Hello.
It got a good scream on it.
But I'm thinking about the world kind of fucked up right now, bro. The shit crazy as fuck, bro. Like
What part?
up, bro.
What dating? War, Iraq, the president, P. Dick. What part of it? You know what I'm saying? The way women talk to men these days. What part of life is fucked up right now?
Trump was to drop a draft on you,
If no,
So if Trump dropped a draft on you tomorrow,
if Trump would just chill and stop the fuckery in my Jamaican voice, shit'll be alright. My biggest thing is,
Yeah.
how do I'm not a supporter of Democrat or Republican. I'm a nigga for life. That's what I represent. Nigga for life. We ain't got no people out there yet. If the motherfucker would just leave shit be and focus on shit that need to be, like the Ukraine thing.
Right.
They summed that up. That was good. I like that. That was they fixed that. Whatever. Calm down. You calm down. Get the shit together. And then he flipped the script. And then them motherfuckers got a little salt more. After the whole we calming it down. He needs to stop the flamboyantness for no reason.
Yeah, he was cussing on the news the other day.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. He's doing too much listen, some of the things I fuck with the man, bro. I ain't mad. Get the illegal people that's doing bad shit to America out of here. Cause I'm gonna let you motherfuckers know right now, you cannot go to nobody other country and do the shit that these motherfuckers come here and do. I'm telling you, to everywhere. I went to Dubai in 2015 before motherfuckers was going to Dubai.
Yeah.
You hear me? I know this.
You can't even talk loud over there.
Man, you can't even touch a man. You can't, like, if I see you walking by, I say, hey, what's going on? You could say, send me to jail.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
This real shit. I got my receipts too for you motherfucker. You don't play that shit with me. Other than that, like, even to the Mexico.
Right.
You feel me? Like, stop the shit, bro. Like, little Mexico, did Mexico 20 years ago, bro. Casamigo, all that boom. Yeah, all cool. Yeah. Right. You can't go over there with the bullshit. They don't really like you the same way you act like when they over here. And you don't want to fuck with them. Why they supposed to fuck with you when you over there?
Yeah, exactly.
And they hate about the shit that you doing to their people over here. What the fuck going on?
But they just label you as American. They don't know that you ain't got nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just chilling. I ain't. But bottom line, you American. That's what they see on the news. Americans doing this, so it's like
that so-called propaganda and all that bullshit from the news and all that other shit. You feel me?
I'm talking about people getting kidnapped and all when they go over there. It's hard to even go over there, bro.
Listen, when I seen certain clips on certain sites, and I was like, "Is this real? This guy? Let me dissect this shit. Is these motherfuckers really shooting in the airport?"
All I know is that I'm preparing myself. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, civil war. I don't know if terrorists coming or zombies.
It's not war. Ain't no war. It's a battle. We skipping that word. Battle.
Yeah. That
ain't no damn war. It's a battle.
Fight.
That's it.
I'm with you when you're right.
So you want something to say? You want to talk? Since we got a retired militant guy in the building, that he could really
a veteran, how he feel, you know.
How he feel.
But But it's like
as an ex-militant person that dealt with the controversy of the fuck shit that he couldn't deal with.
But like I said, you know, I seen the interview where everybody was like, you know what, how everybody down Nelly and Snoop Dogg for going to do the inauguration or whatever.
Inauguration party.
But like Nelly said, he did it because his mama and daddy was in the military and he respects the office. It had nothing to really do about Trump this, that, and that. You know what I'm saying? Like as an American, respect the office no matter what president is in there.
He's trying to put his stamp on shit that's already been damn near set in stone.
Right.
And try to rearrange things that's set in stone, especially with the military. Well, but since we got a guy here from the military and is an ex-militant, let's hear from him. Let the people know where you served at.
Oh, yeah.
State your name and rank and all that stuff.
So, I go by KD, David Evans, retired Air Force, 20 years. And so you're exactly right? He's attacking the Constitution because when people do sign up, when we take that oath, you pledging to the Constitution.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not about who's in office. It's not about the politicians and everything like that. So, like personally, when they come to you as a service member, you're not just a robot. You're not, as much as they put it in movies and everything, like, you're not a robot. Yes, you give up a lot of your rights and responsibilities when you join, when you take that oath. But at the end of the day, you still got to live with yourself. So there are certain things that you can turn down. So when certain people are following any type of leadership that's going against the thing that we oath, to me, they're in the wrong. Right?
Correct.
And you're not supposed to be a fan of a president or a politician or anything like that. You're supposed to uphold the Constitution.
Period.
From terrorists, foreign and domestic.
Correct.
That is exactly in the oath of what we talk about. So you're exactly right. Like, he is attacking the Constitution. And my main question is for all those people who is their job and responsibility to protect the Constitution, like the U.S. Marshals and everything like that, why are they not stepping up? Why are they not doing more? Why are we not hearing from these people when we have somebody directly attacking our way of life?
Right.
And my thing is, I think everybody, I don't think, these motherfuckers scared to say something to this motherfucker at the end of the day. But I'll give y'all a heads up. Remember I said this, quote this bitch, I hope you watching this motherfucker. Y'all stressing Trump now? Wait till his last year in motherfucking office.
He gonna go ham.
Oh,
If the first year was ham.
To think that he's not is insane. Think about what he did in his first 140. We only been in 140 days. We know this is second time around. Look what he doing already.
Right.
Imagine when he's about to be done. When he knows
He
he's
trying
not
to
gonna be in office
eliminate.
no more.
He wanna be president forever. You know, trying to eliminate the 8-year thing.
He trying to
4 year.
He trying to become the king of America, man.
That ain't right.
Hey, the last time a king came over to tell us what to do, we started a war by throwing a bunch of tea and a bunch of, in the water.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Think about it.
That's
that was over taxation. We tax way more now than they were. So what is it gonna take for that to happen for us?
Well, I was in the Navy for 4.5 years. You know what I'm saying? I've been around the world 2.5 times. But like when I was in, Bill Clinton, so wasn't nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? Period, point blank. None of the law, none of that. But like when you active duty and like a call comes in that you don't really agree with, you know what I'm saying? Like
still gotta go.
How does that make you feel as a man? How do you handle that?
This is what I tell you, right? So especially on deployment stuff that I've been on. Your main thing is make sure you go back with all your fingers and your toes.
Right.
And you're coming back with your partner next to you, right? All the training that we go through, especially if it's like a spec op mission or anything else like that. All the training that we go through. So when you're there and you know you're in a situation where you don't have a choice, your main thing is just to come back home with everything, your mental, your heart, your health, everything. You know what I mean? So that's your main focus. You're not really worried about, we're over there because this politician, this. Like, you're not worried about that in the moment. You only focus on the mission because it's high stakes. You know what I mean? Like every step, every decision you make could mean a life or death for somebody.
If you think about politics and all that's a distraction.
It's a cloud.
It's a distraction. Yeah. So that 5 seconds, like, damn, am I really? And like you said, you can't do that. You got when you're in it, you in it.
Right. Well, when you went through basic and everything,
right.
You were like, you sat there and looked at the room with the people. You like, I would never want to be in a situation with this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right?
It weeded itself. They weeded themselves out, bro.
Exactly. They weed themselves out. So like when you over there and you're on a mission with somebody that you trust, it's beyond whatever the little political stuff on
Right.
the surface. You know what I mean? Like you're not
A whole
there.
different perspective.
Yeah, like when you come back, you're gonna begin to talk about it. You're gonna
Yeah,
come
yeah.
back, you'll be give a perspective. You're gonna be like, yo, that was bullshit. I don't support it. I understand. You know, I did what I had to do. You know,
But I
but
don't like it.
exactly, but I don't like it. But in the moment,
It's a job.
it's a job. Yeah,
It's a
at-
job.
Yeah.
If you ask the average military person, be like, yo, why'd you join? Most of the stuff they're gonna sound like mercenaries. Hey, the Army primary, I can get me a
Hey,
Dodge
it's funny
Charger.
you say that.
You know, I can get that bonus.
I know
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got two
You know what I mean?
mercenaries that live by me. And
Seriously.
I know they're mercenaries. I know they're mercenaries. Just how they are, what they drive, and how they speak. When they talk to me, they cool as fuck with me. I just know they don't fuck off. They done killed about 50 motherfuckers already.
Right.
I know it. You feel me?
Yeah.
I know it.
You could tell.
I could tell.
Stone blow,
Stone
killer.
Cold looking killer, hat to the back.
Man.
Necklace. I call them necklace.
And
They
then,
got
like-
no
So
neck.
you talk to them when they out the job and what they thinking about. They're like, yeah, we ain't thinking about no political bullshit.
And it's like different, like you in the street, you take a life in the street, but like you take a life in the military. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
for purpose and cause. I'm saying, and I'm gonna give them.
but they
that.
keep counting that killed. They got boom. Some people got killed. You know what I'm saying? 3 kills, 4 kills confirmed, and all that. Does that weigh on you? I mean, not that you have done it. You ain't got to tell or nothing.
Luckily,
but
I've never had to be put in that situation.
Right.
Luckily for me, I say so.
I don't think you'll tell us anyway, but
I
continue.
mean, if I could, I would. You're right. Anyways, but back to the point, right?
That's why I know I live by
Look
with some
at-
mercenaries.
just look at it this way, right? About their retaliation and trying to retaliate on us. There's one thing that America has done that no other country has been able to do. On every adversary that we have on their border, we have a base.
right.
What one of our adversaries is on the border of, they got a base on Canada or they got a base in Mexico? None of them.
I did realize that.
You know what I mean?
I did look at that years ago.
Our location. So it's to retaliate on
Located
us.
every fucking where.
Yeah.
Microphone.
We're located everywhere around the world like a sub office.
Yes.
Leave me alone, man. All right.
No, I'm not saying that people won't try to retaliate against it. I'm just saying it's difficult. You know what I mean? We got
Hold on
a
one
big ass ocean on both sides.
Hold
Right.
on a second.
Go ahead.
Fuck you, man. All right. Just fuck off, dude. Okay. Don't give a fuck, dude. Okay.
He trying to use my mic. He trying to talk to the world using my. I'm way over here. They could hear you, but
Fuck off.
you got your own mic. Don't be
off,
trying to use
man.
my mic, dog.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you, sir.
No, you good, baby. You good,
Continue
baby. No, you good. But like I said, it's not that the retaliation, it's just more difficult. For us, I mean, we can mobilize all over the world in less than 30 some hours, bro.
How you feel about that thing for his birthday? And
All right.
knowing that he
Okay.
not even did anything in the military.
This is what I'm gonna say. The way that he talks about the military and the way how he say people join the military as idiots and stupid and all that stuff like that.
John McCain is soft and all.
Yeah, all this bullshit.
That man got
Don't
kidnapped
beat
and
the
beat.
You know
dog,
what I mean? Right? And yet he wants this military parade, which was not a proper show of our force. That shit was embarrassing. As a military member, as a retiree,
Right.
I was embarrassed to
Me
see
too.
our forces look like that. And then they pushing it out to the world. Number one, that's not even our. That's not
Showing
even,
everything, like.
Yeah, that's not even our way though. We don't flash
And
our
that,
military
I
might.
figured-
They know what we do. We don't drop
yeah.
2 atomic bombs on the world. Who else has done that?
Yeah.
Exactly. So he's showing this weak ass mic, bruh. Like that pissed me off, and a lot of my retiree friends was pissed off about it too. Like we hate the way that made us look. Hate it.
After what you done sacrificed, I mean, literally put your life on the line, and then that's how you reward it at the end. You know what I'm saying? You want to be. It was a whole nother way. What kind of way would you have shown our force if it came down to it
This is the main thing.
in a
right?
parade
so,
like
so,
that?
So this is the main
What
thing.
would you
right?
have put out there?
What I would have put out there is kind of like what we do for our air shows in the Air Force, right? When we do our air shows, we bring the people on the base and they can actually see the planes fly. All
hear
the
that. I
high-tech
heard about
jets.
that. I
Yeah.
heard about that.
Every
I
base
gotta go
typically
see
have an
that.
air show that you can do like
Gotta
for the
go
Air
see
Force,
that.
and that you actually you can go see it. That's a way better show of force than trying to parade them out in the streets. Cause think about it, right? And we put all of our munitions and our defense stuff out in the streets for a parade. Then what's guarding us?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, are you pulling these assets, these resources, because it ain't like they all in one central location. They're spread all over the United States. So you got to fly them, you got to move
They
all.
brought the top dogs. Yeah.
And then even on top of that, That's our taxpayer money being spent just to move that shit there and back just for a show.
Yeah, I heard
Right.
it was 45 or 30 billion dollars. I'm like,
And that was nothing compared to the arsenal that we really have.
yeah, no, I
Right,
literally-
right,
I
right,
looked
right.
at it, I was like,
yeah, like
man, they gave this dude some bullshit to show off, because I know this ain't
Nah,
our
that
shit.
wasn't the real.
I know this ain't our
It,
shit.
it, it,
I'm
it,
glad
looked
they
it,
gave him some
it looked
bullshit.
it formidable,
Yeah, it
but
was-
it wasn't the real,
it
like,
wasn't the real
what
one.
we got.
This is what I tell you, right? Like when I've been overseas and we're at a place where we got a conflict, talking to the locals, they can tell by what kind of jet it is just by the sound of it. Like the fear that they have just by the sound of our jets. Our own people don't know what our jets sound like for real.
Nah.
Like not the majority, because this is not where we operate.
We just know that loud. Damn, someone loud as hell.
Exactly, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
16.
Like I said, our show for
No, that
do
was
you-
a stealth bomber.
That
do you really
was
want- but
Southwest.
I mean, let's be honest, right? Let's say as long as we all grew up in the hood, right?
Correct.
You showing what you got though, like
Never.
you know what I mean, like
You don't
in
do
a real life situation,
Not
you're on the
everything.
corner with your boys, or even if you at a club with your boys and everything like that, you just flashing everything you got or no?
don't
You ain't
do that
flashing none of your shit.
at all.
Well, I got one more question for you. You know what happened last week when we hit, you know what I'm saying? When we bombed everything. Do you think, even though they said they ain't playing all that, do you think something's coming up, or what's your feeling on that? Because it's already sleeper cells here.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Are the sleeper cells gonna be activated, or and the 4th of July is next week? So I mean, things are significant that is coming up. Memorial, what Memorial Day? No, that been passed.
Yeah.
Labor Day.
Labor
But I
Day,
mean,
yeah.
you know, they try to pick certain days. 9/11 Part 2.
When people are gonna be gathered to have
Right.
This is what I will say, right? The best thing about us in general is that we're not ignorant.
Okay.
Right? You know what I mean? Like we know these things are potentially coming, so we want to protect ourselves the best way. So does our military leaders. You know what I mean? So they know whenever there's gonna be a large group of people gathered, the potential, of a threat is real, right?
Okay.
So how I feel about it, once again, it's gonna be difficult for them to attack us and us not really know anything about it. I have a lot of respect and a lot of trust in our actual intel, like our intel guys, and that's the job I would never want. Like that information changed by the second.
Right.
You know what I mean? But the hours that my boys that pulling that I know that was intel, and like just to see how they approach their job, bro. I'm confident. Yeah, exactly. I got to upload the most level of respect, but I'm also confident that even though now that I'm no longer in and I may not be privy to any information, that them boys gonna do their job. And like when we gather in big places like the Super Bowl and things like that.
Right.
Nah, I think our military stuff is gonna be on point to keep us safe for the majority. Our biggest threat when things like that is homegrown terrorists. So not really like attacks from the outside, but yeah, just like how the Las Vegas shooter a bunch of years ago, or all these school shootings. Yeah, the dude
They
in the
mad.
hotel,
They
you know what
just
I mean?
mad at the world.
They
and
mad at the world. Yeah, like.
from here, from North America, and
But
just
their exposure, what they expose you to, what they put in their eyes, their souls, and shit. You
Right.
know, like they watching everything that's happening in the world.
They watching how BB and all this one getting their shit blown off. And, oh my God, I can't believe they doing that.
And they
to
just
them.
wanna lash out 'cause they angry.
Oh my God, I'm fucking bad. I can't believe.
that's
they
why I
doing
think
that.
the internet has
yeah.
really messed up society. You know what I'm saying? Cause like people that they able to soak up this stuff, 'cause that's all they got to do all day is just sit in front of the computer and soak up this crazy information. And now you see the AI and all that. I mean, it sounds real,
But
all
it
that.
sounds real, look real. You know the thing so this is the thing I never personally understood, right? After going over to those areas and other things, like I sit there and I look at the size of America, and I look at the size of the American military, and then I'm looking at like kind of like what they present like as a force against us. I don't know how they are
Comparing.
Well, I don't know how they convinced to fight against the United States. The United States is massive.
Yeah, and
Like, how you gonna convince me to actually go up against?
But I don't know now.
That's
When
like
them,
asking a toddler to fight Mike Tyson. You know what I mean? Like,
no, but when them Chinese boy when all of them, when they be like 8,000 and they legs all in the sun. I mean, high. I ain't talking about how we march like this. I mean, how they march and it be all synchronized. That's a little scary.
it is scary. No, it is scary. But there's one thing.
I shoot them, but I mean, that's scary now.
It is scary. But there's one thing that we have that most of the other countries in the world don't have. Since World War II, we have always been in some type of conflict. The experience that our soldiers and our troops have in conflict outweighs their numbers. Like, you're gonna take experience over numbers when it comes to a fight, especially with modern technology. Our guys know how to operate these things, and they've done it in real life, real time. Whereas they mostly only done it in simulation. Like when I was deployed to Africa, right? we was over there trying to protect, the U.S. influence, right?
Right.
And yeah, we would see like the Chinese buildings and everything like that, right? But they don't have their bodies there on the ground. You know what I mean? Like they're there in a business aspect, but us, we got military members down on the ground, cohabitating in these areas. We've been there, like I said, since World War II. You know what I mean? Like in these conflict areas, we know how to maneuver and operate in these cities now. Like it's just been a normal thing for us. But for them, yeah, they got the numbers.
But KD, my only rebuttal to you to that is that I see videos over there in China, Japan, the foreign countries where the kids are 3 and 4 years old. They know how to break down guns and all. Our kids don't know. They know karate. They know jiu-jitsu. I mean, at 5 years old, they could beat up a 30-year-old man because the skills that they have learned, even though they don't have the strength of a 30-year-old man, but like they preparing their kid. Our kids ain't on that. Our average 4, 5, 7, 8-year-old ain't on the level that the kids over there. That's my rebuttal. About they know the karate. I seen them breaking down guns and breaking them down and putting them back together within 60 seconds. And our kids don't know that.
I agree with you, right? But that's a cultural thing, right?
Right.
They are just one culture, so they're able to move their whole country in that way, right?
Right.
This early education, this is how we want our kids to be. How many cultures is there here in the United States?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's what we failing. That's what we could lose the war at.
Well, see, that's exactly
They
what
little kids against our little kids.
But and this when it comes down to thing like not being negative. So now you know that information, right? So
Right.
what you want to do, right? You want to teach you want to educate. That's
Educate.
always
Sure.
been the strongest
I
thing.
wanna
in the
teach
black
my
community.
kids how to-
exactly,
yeah,
right?
do.
That's always been the strongest thing that we have in the black community. Is once we see something that we know that could potentially be a step ahead or a roadblock for us, right? We want to teach our kids to do better, right?
Right.
So you see that, so yeah, you may not be
now.
able to affect everybody, but you don't never know the impact. Like you teaching your son what he may go and teach, what they may go and teach, what the impact may be in the future. You know what I
Right.
mean? So yeah, teach them. Granted,
But I'm talking about this might be like what we did, bomb and all that.
yeah.
What if it go down within 6 months, a year? You know what I'm saying? Our kids ain't prepared. They got
no,
like 5, 8-year-olds that's ready. That's going, even parachute down,
I'm about to say,
get
they
down.
have to make it here.
Exactly.
They have to
And that's
make it here.
because we got that big ass ocean on either side of us.
Yeah.
That I'm telling you, that is the main reason why we're gonna stay the power that we are. And it's like they gotta make it here. They gotta make it here.
You're back now at the Jack Off Hour. This is DJ.
Girl, you the one.
Hey, Red. Woo! Make sure y'all subscribe. Hey, G.
Girl, you the one.
G-Field, what should they do? What should they do? I be like, subscribe, and follow. What it is?
Post, like, subscribe.
Yeah.
Post, like, subscribe.
Yeah, that's what they need to do.
Post, like, subscribe.
Push the subscribe button.
Not the pussy subscribe button.
I said that. Damn, push the subscribe button. Push the subscribe button. That's that Hennessy.
It's all right.
Push the subscribe button. Push the subscribe button, yes sir. Get locked in, and when you push the subscribe button,
I'm
that'll
telling you.
let you know Baby Black Radio TV show featuring Garfield is on.
Post, subscribe, like.
Nigga.
You the air from my lung, girl. You the one, girl.
Before the break, I was about to play a song, but I ain't play it because we started having more conversation. You know what I'm saying? How you feeling right now?
I'm in the strip club, can't you see?
He get a lap dancer clapping.
Thank you, crowd. Thank you, crowd.
Hold
You
on,
know,
what?
you know.
Oh, long as that for you. Long as that for you. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. right now. That's the first time I'm glad a gift wasn't for me. Hey, Garfield, what you drinking? What you?
Invisible liquor.
Why do I always? Can I see the bottle real quick? Oh, invisible liquor. Let me see if I can pronounce this now. I don't want you to say the name.
I don't want to show no names.
No, cause we want them. We want them. I just want to try to. I want to try to pronounce it. I want to read the whole bottle. Totitos.
Tortitos.
Who?
Tortitos.
Tortitos. Tortitos.
Like Doritos, but Tortito. Slotka.
I don't see no aura.
You feel
Ain't no aura in there.
You feel the aura. It's invisible.
You said tortiro.
Tortiro.
See, ain't no aura.
You feel the aura.
T-I apostrophe above the I, T-O apostrophe S with a little R sign.
Everything's an illusion. Didn't Trump tell you was getting $5,000?
Tortitos handmade vodka, award-winning American vodka, crafted in orange fashion pot stiff. Austin, Texas, distilled and bottled by fifth generation. Oh, this the fifth generation.
The fifth.
The motherfucking fifth.
The fifth.
No, you hold it. You hold it, cause that's what you drank.
Shout out to
That what
Toritos.
you drank.
Shout out to Toritos. Toritos. All you know is about Toritos. Shout out to Toritos.
Hey, G Phil.
Listening. What's
Did
good?
you hear him say a bottle of Dawn right now?
That Don P?
Hold on, you looking at me? What going on? What's wrong? Yeah, Don P right now. Ain't that what he said in the song? Ain't that what he said? Look at that bit. Look, the rubber still on the dick. Look, the rubber still on the dick, nigga. Yeah, right now. But what them two? What if Hennessy and Don Julio? Nah, Hennessy a nigga and Don. Nah, that can't happen. They can go. They can go out together.
Why it can't be Don Hand?
Nah, I gotta say Hennessy first. When you talk to
Hennessy Don. Hennessy, you have now became the Hennessy Don.
You lucky. Okay. You lucky this is Tony Boy bought this. Happy birthday, Tony Boy.
Yo,
happy
happy
birthday,
birthday.
Tony Boy.
Shout out to Tony Boy. Been doing this thing for a long, long time. Shout out to Tony Boy. Straight up and down. Original. Fuck with that
Yeah. Food truck, art spot, all that there.
dude. All that good shit.
Yeah. This bottle been here for like 4-5 weeks. Cause I brought it for Tony Boy, and can't nobody.
No,
Better not touch this here. The show is over.
We gotta get
the show fucking. If this bottle ever, if the rubber ever off this dick,
it's a problem.
The show is over.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But
that Tony Boy shit, I fucks with him.
Yeah, that happy birthday, Tony Boy. That going right there in the drawer. I can say drawer, but I like drawer.
Draw.
Yeah.
Like draw for.
Yeah, that Tony Boy down there. Yeah. That Tony Boy. We waiting on you, Tony Boy. Hey, nephew.
Get up, Boosie. DJ Baby Light.
What would you do?
What you mean, what would I do? I'm living that shit. Reality.
3 months pregnant and I'm keeping it in. What would you do? 3 more president, and I'm keeping it. What side of the political party you on? Abortion. Let go.
Fuck my hoe, fuck that bitch. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. Leave me alone, don't text my phone. It is what it is, I'm on what you on. Fuck my.
Hold on.
Yeah, you heard. Yeah.
That's Moose Muckle. That's Moose Muckle. That Moose Muckle. That Moose Muckle.
Yeah. Oh, we dyking.
That Moose Muckle. That Moose Muckle.
Yeah. That's all. Fuck that hoe. That bitch. Oh, that is, yo.
And that's the
Money
boss.
bag, yo.
Oh, that's all right. Cause I was about to say, I thought that was the boss singing with. I'm like, damn, cause I heard that he like her or something. That's why he got rid of Russell Simmons' daughter.
I can feel that. I mean, he ain't wrong, cause now he done fucked like 400 times Russell Simmons' daughter. And I know for Gorilla to get the deal, she fucked him 2, 3, 4 times.
I don't think so.
I think so. Bitch, I ain't about to give you the world for nothing now. Bitch, you gonna something. He nutted 3, 4 times.
No. That one right there.
Okay.
I think he just seen that moose knuckle
And waited on it.
and just was like, "Oh, I'm about to promote this moose knuckle." It's
But
moose
she
knuckle.
said she wanted Damian Lillard. She said it. And to my bitch, I'm not a fight. She was talking to his whoever he's in love with or whatever was going on.
So that's what makes me say I don't think he'll fall for his artists at that point of stand. Let me put it that way. You feel me? The man made a song fucking 5, 6 years ago about this girl.
Right. Yeah.
I can't love with Angela. I won't live with Angela.
You look. If you want, if that's how a
Play
man.
Moose Knuckle. You can play it, but I'm just saying. And I was like, hold on, that.
Yeah, that move, man. I skeet.
I'ma just look. I'm about to tell you, I can.
And then I think, and I don't know what song it is. This song, the next song, she said her wax lady is her landscaper, so I know it's bald head. My wax lady, my landscaper. What?
I wonder if she used John Deere for the edges.
I just think that thing hanging. I think that meat's sweet, but and I heard about a day ago, Angela Simmons will never discuss the reason that they not together. You know, she made it alleged.
She's the one.
She made it alleged that they broke up.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody already knew, but she's finally confirmed a month or two later.
Hey, I was the one that came up with the decision to just
Right.
part ways right now, and I feel because she just on some. You feel me? Like
But I wouldn't even care really,
Like she-
dog.
like
I
she-
got the pussy. I got that pussy that I.
Nah. You
Nah,
can't be
nigga.
making no song talking about, oh, I'm in love with Angela. I can't wait to get in.
Well, you don't want to hear none of my songs, cause some of my songs got names in it, and I don't even fuck with them no more. I just made, hey girl, I put your name in the song. You know what I'm saying? And I got it. I'm talking about some of the baddest bitches that a lot of niggas like. They think that it's a chick, and they think that they done fuck with them. And you know, the clubs and everything we done did over the time, they think they got a real lady, and they think they got a real bit. Oh, my lady love me, but I know your lady past, bro. I done been up in there, all that outside red, inside pink. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool, cause it's cool.
Sweet meat.
Cause I drove the car before you drove the car, so it don't really matter. And a lot of the chicks that's famous, they was seen with me, and then, boom, now bye. All of a sudden they pop, because they were fine now. You already know how the internet game go, bruh. You show a little booty, You don't gotta show the whole titty, just a little piece of that
Show
brown.
the side of the
no, just
titty.
the side
of the
or
titty.
a piece of that brown. I'm talking about that much of that brown in its own. But it's all good though, you know what I'm saying? That's another story for another day. We got 6 more minutes, G-Phil.
We do? Hold on, let me grab something right quick. Put it up here while we up here. Put it on.
I'm drinking, nigga. While you over there trying to grab shit,
I'm just getting my.
I'm over here drinking.
That's cool. Just let them know if they want to purchase a baby lac bling bling.
What that
season
is?
5.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
What that is, though?
A little something. You know what I'm saying?
They can get that on the website, www.djbabylacradio.com.
Yeah, they get them a little bling bling.
Yeah. Just like we wear our medallions every week
Get your little bling bling.
at 7 p.m. to 10. When Baby Lac Radio cut on, you can wear your medallions too. You know what I'm talking about?
Believe, say not, we'll definitely have your name engraved in the back. So it'll be yours, so nobody can't say it's theirs.
Yeah.
Try to take it from you. Yes, sir.
That shit, that pressure.
I know I'm pressure. All right, Twink, here we go. This shit been in the crock pot a long motherfucking time.
Run me back, Twink.
I know.
I don't just bring people on the show and they don't play the music. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that bullshit.
I'll be checking her out.
Yeah. She moving.
Damn right, I know I'm pressure. Ass so fat, got a body like a dancer. Ass so fat, make you look when I pass you. Ass so fat, make a nigga walk backwards. Treat niggas like hoes. Be for real, won't respond if you looking po. I know that dick come with the dough. Niggas jumping in your pussy like Geronimo. I never hated on a bitch, I ain't broke, bitch. I'm fixing bitches mad, pussy hoe, you need a therapist. Trickiest trick to ever trick. Never fucks a paying rent, ready to crash by some dick that I ain't never get. Damn right, I know I'm pressure. Ass so fat, got a body like a dancer. Ass so fat, make you look when I pass you. Ass so fat, make a nigga walk backwards. Damn right, I know I'm pressure. Ass so fat, got a body like a dancer. Ass so fat, make you look when I pass you. Ass so fat, make a nigga walk backwards. I'm that nigga, yeah, don't forget it, yeah. Ass fat, but his pussy tight can barely get in there. If I let your nigga get in there, he wanna live in there. Always told me that his pussy belong to a millionaire, yeah. Regular asshole, tryna at me for the clout. Drop a dick, my bitch drop pussy in your nigga mouth. Fucking right inside your house, favorite spot up on the couch.
R.I.P. to regular radio. Regular radio is dead.
Be for real, look at me. Ain't shit about me free. Ain't shit about me.
Last forever, baby. It's something about your girl that drives me crazy. Ain't no if and buts, some haters.
Yeah, on TV with my friend. Drinking Hennessy. You on TV. Yeah, on TV. Hey, G-Phil.
She wanna know what's the reason I'm saying she could be my friend.
Hey, G-Phil, I just want to thank you for being my friend. You know what I'm saying? You ain't know me. I ain't know you from a can of paint. We was at Marcom.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? And we just
crossed
kind of like
lines.
clicked up. It's crazy. And then we here.
25 years later.
It might be more than that.
I think it is, but I'll just estimate it.
Thank you for being my friend.
Say something.
Thank you for being my friend. Down the road and back again. Your heart is true.
'Cause
You're
what?
a pal and a confidant. If you threw a party, invited everyone we knew, you will see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, "Happy for being my friend."
I'm starting on my day with a blunt burning. No pancake, just a couple servings. Niggas so
Bang!
60. My baby needs some shoes, my auntie need a purse. Summer coming real soon.
Put on 37, what up, bro, my man?
I'm about that band, want that duffel bag. And if a nigga try me, I'll bust his ass. I'm counting on money. niggas tryna throw something like a hard on. I need a rich bitch. I got a big rich bitch. Sweet but it don't fix shit.
DJ Baby Lock Radio. We play music they can't play.
Is up? Yeah.
Hey, Garfield. I'll see you next week, bro. Anybody want you to holler at? You want to holler at anybody?
Want to shout out to the whole Orlando city. You know what it is. Everybody, all the surrounding areas. You know what it is. Everybody that's locked in. Been locked in since season 1. Been locked in since 3-4 years.
This season
ago.
5, episode 1, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we've been doing this shit.
You know what I'm saying? Season 5. Respect due. Big up to everybody that fucked with us 3-4 years ago when we started season 1. Then we made it like season 20 or something crazy. It was just moving. So
You remember we was in the first building, had that little one room, you know, the control room, then they just had little where we was at.
Yeah.
It had a little red and black on the wall, you know what I'm saying?
little things up and stuff
That
like
shit was cool, man.
It was nice. It was the beginning of what's about to happen. Cause it ain't stopping right here.
What we got coming up for season 5, dog? This is episode 1. I'm glad it worked out how it worked out. You know what I'm saying?
Much, you know what I'm saying?
Me and you.
Yeah.
Me and you. Your cousin and your mama too.
They was smoking.
Young Lack on Vogue. Baby Lack, I got 5 from Cleo's.
Say what? But I like how it's been started out, how it's going. We got a lot of more artists coming up. I got a lot of more representatives.
I'm waiting on the 13th with the Hugleys. You're gonna enjoy this, Garfield.
I know I am, cause I wanna know some things.
You're gonna enjoy this, yeah. We got the Hugleys coming up July 13th right here on Baby Lab Radio. It's gonna be a big show. Him and his wife, you know what I'm saying? But they know a lot about Florida and a lot about good food.
I got somebody that wants to come up here. We're gonna bring him up here as a surprise guest. Probably on the following week, the 20th.
Okay. You ready to get up out of here?
Yeah, I'm ready for another break and break till next week.
Well, then holler at Boss Man before we go.
Is up? Yeah.
Baby, that morning show in the morning. I'm live on the radio in the morning, 7 a.m.
I was bad at fucking school. Now I'm trying to dodge a semen.
Yeah.
Walk out the lavish stove.
Motion Monday tonight. I mean tomorrow night. It ain't 12 o'clock yet. Motion Monday night.
You walk out the lavish stove. Yeah, too. Well, 50. About something like, all you gotta do is get in with me. You don't even pay to get in the club. You know, I'm presidential leaving the club. We ain't stopping that no life. About
Order yours right now.
Frost.
www.djbabylandradio.com.
It been taken like all of my life. I'm in that thing.
You want that one?
I ain't switching. Bitches big.
You want the big boy shit? What you want?
Ducking on niggas' ass like Blake Griffin. He keep talking about gonna leave his feet. He's so white. This ain't no right. Bad bitch. 50 flow. What about it? Oh, I've been mad at me. Ballet Park Designer District. I'm going to take it together. Young, skinny, young. Bone in young. Niggas a fiend up. Oh, just walk out the lavish stove, pay a shoe, 1250. Want about something life? All you gotta do is get in with me. They don't even pay to get in the club. They gonna want more. I'm presidential leaving the club. We ain't stepping that no life. You wanna be a boss? You wanna be right? Take some cross. Hey, I'm driving a Bentley Bentayga. Like,
Baby Like Radio, voted Orlando's #1 radio station by trappers, rappers, drug dealers, street niggas, and bad bitches.